welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Wrapped in Scraps channel. Today, you're going to be learning how to make this little shirt. Okay, I'm going to share that with you guys. So let's get into it.
So first thing first, you need a scarf. I decided to use the one that I have from Sassy Jones. Please look her up if you know nothing about her, but her and her beautiful husband, Brother Keon is what I call him because he helps his wife. He supports his wife's goals, dreams, and I love it. So she owns a shop where she has all kind of accessories, all kind of really nice things. When you get a chance, stop by. Now, this scarf is 51 by 51. I did just check as of today, and we're in July 31st, 2024, and it is sold out, but there is a notification button on there that you can go to, so I'll be sure to link her link below. We're going to start with our 51 by 51 scarf. We are going to fold that thing in half, and then again we are going to fold that in half, and we'll end up with a small square. Now, don't do this with a pricey scarf. I'm doing this because I've done it before. If this is your first go around, don't use the Sassy Jones scarf for this, okay? Practice on something that you can find off Amazon that's cheaper first before you do this, and then move to the Sassy Jones scarves, because scarves are really, really nice, and I wouldn't want you to ruin one, okay?
All right, you guys. So I thought I would explain this just a little more before we do the whole little video. Just really quickly, let me explain this. So you're going to have your square. Mine was 51 by 51. If you want a shorter shirt, you can do it a shorter length, okay? What you're going to do with the square, okay, is you're going to fold it in half one way. This is going to help you understand it because my fabric is so colorful, it might confuse you. So we're going to do this first, and then I'll show you how I'm actually doing it in real time, okay, on the video. So that's the first fold. Second fold. Okay, so now we have a little square here. Now, where the two ends come together, you know, where they're both folded over, not the open ends, none of the open ends. So this part can open, and this side can open on both sides. That side opens, that side opens. Okay, you can't open this side or this side. That is the little triangle that you're gonna want to cut. One at 7 inches, but you do want to measure from how high you want it to come from your shoulder down under your arm. For me, it's 7 inches in the front and 8 inches in the back. Okay, so this is the part you're gonna cut right here. It looks like I said the triangle. Okay, you're not going to cut the whole triangle, just this side and this side. So I would do it like this. I would start on the open side because that makes it easier. I would go up to on this side, 8 inches. Okay. All right. Then I would open the folds on the other side, because now you're going to have two. You're going to have to cut on the other side. And I would go up the 7 inches on both, because there's two on this side. The other one just has one fold. This one had the two folds. Okay, so you open both of those up. Okay, like that. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, just from here to here, right? Now let's open it up. You'll see what I mean when I say it makes like a little X in the middle of your thing. You see that? You see the X? Yeah. Okay. Now, you're like, okay, that's great. So, the two sides you cut, that's the 7, right? So, let's say that's the 7, and that's the 7, that's the front. 8, 8, that's the back. The shirt would be like this. When you sew your bias tape, okay, you would sew up one side, up the other side, and make your strap. Up one side, the bias tape, up the other side, make your strap. Once you do that on both sides, then you will have your shirt. Remember, the straps will go from here to there, from here to there, and that will be your shirt. It looks like a little M. Right? That's the back, because that's the longer straps, remember? Now, if you want your front to be lower, you can do it 8 and 8 or whatever, like I said, whatever your measurement is. You could take one of your shirts and measure it to see how far from your, right above your breast where your cleavage starts down to underneath your arm. Okay. So that's how it's going to happen. All right. Let's move on with the tutorial.
So what we're doing is we're cutting, after we cut it and fold it in half twice, we're cutting 2 slits on the triangle side. One will be 8 inches, one will be 7 inches. 7 inches for the front because I don't like my front in between my breastbone to be too low, and then 8 inches for the side.
I cut the 7 and the 8-inch. It'll be different for you, of course, according to size. And I have my bias tape that I've laid out flat, right side down, and I'm going to sew all along this edge, and then I'm going to flip it over the other edge and sew again, and you'll see that in a minute.
All right, so here's our bias tape, and I think I got the 2-inch bias tape. It is double-sided, and you can get this at Joann's, you can get this at Amazon's. There's many places you can get it. You only need 1 pack. You can probably get away with doing maybe 2 shirts with 1 pack. So as you can see me opening the edges here, that's the edge that I had just sewed on, okay? And when you do the straps, you're going to measure your straps on your own so that you'll know how long you want your straps. But you can see here, I sewed it onto the edge there, and then we're going to flip that whole thing around and tuck it on the other side, and then we're just going to also sew on that other side, as you see right here. We're going to just tack that down like that, and then we're going to sew that, and that's it. That's what we're going to do on all 4 sides, minus the straps. We will be doing the straps separately and then attaching them. Really simple. This is a great starter DIY for those of you who say you're not crafty. Anyone can do this, okay? Anyone can do this. You're literally making 2 cuts into this fabric, and you can find a scarf anywhere. You can go to a thrift store, yard sale, you know, Amazon, like I said, and get you a little scarf and give it a go. This is also great for kids. So if you find smaller scarves that are kid appropriate, you can also make little shirts for your kids. So this is a great thing. I love this here. You can see the strap that I just attached. Again, here it is. This is the finished piece right here. And I absolutely love it. So I can still rock Sassy Jones, but put my own little spin on it. And I think it came out great. And I've gotten so many compliments on these shirts.
All right, you guys. So here is the dress. Excuse the craft room. Again, you guys, this is a craft room. So crafting goes on. It's not going to always be clean. If you want to see a full in-depth look at my craft room when it's clean, check out my videos on my playlist, okay, on my YouTube channel. So here we go, you guys. Here it is, okay? Now, yesterday I wore it and I had a little baby shorts under it, but you don't necessarily have to do that, but you can if you want to. Me, I'm going to do that. And then also it is a thin fabric, so if you want to put something under it, like up to here, take an old shirt that kind of has the same, you know, little like spaghetti strap look, cut the sleeves off and just pull it up. It has to be one that's kind of tight, and some nip covers. Let's not have our nips all out in the world, okay? So this is how it looks with a belt. This is how I wore it yesterday. I'll insert some pictures. All right, you guys, so that's the outfit. Matching nails, because you guys know I'm a little extra. I'm actually gonna have a Patreon page out on teaching you guys how I did my nails, not in particularly this set, but any set that you would want to do. Okay, so I was going with so much color. I just went with some basic black bracelets and a little Temu ring and some green shoes. I'm actually going to be making some to match. I didn't have time to do my toes. I mean, they're done. I went to the shop yesterday, but they're not like done. I was going to put this section of the pattern on my toes, but I didn't have time. But anyhow, outfit was still nice, still cute. Hair as usually it is in its natural state. I have people asking me, when am I going to flat iron my hair? Whenever I feel like it. Until then, it's not happening. But that's the outfit. Without the belt. I'm trying to get on my tiptoes so you guys can see the whole thing. Can y'all see the whole thing? All right. And that is it, you guys. Really, 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 excuse my hair. I didn't really comb it today. Really simple DIY for you guys.
You don't have to spend a lot of money on clothes. Sometimes you can go to, like, say, Five Below, Walmart, thrift stores, Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, whatever, Amazon, and I'll leave a link in for my Amazon little page to go and find some. You want some that are nice size square, depending on how tall you are or how big you are, so that you get enough coverage, okay? And I'll put out all of the information down below for you guys to check out. Also, again, I have the little napkins to match it that I'm going to be doing a DIY on some shoes. So stay tuned for that. And of course, you guys know, yeah, I did the nails too. Okay, I'll be coming out with an in-depth video on that on my Patreon page. Okay, still setting all that up. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video and this little DIY. I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Remember to stay wrapped in scraps, meaning repurpose, recycle, and reuse all parts of your life. Take something out of all experiences, good or bad, okay? If it's nothing but a good learned lesson, and keep pushing forward. Life can be hard sometimes. It can be a struggle sometimes. It can be beautiful, all of that. But we have to remember to always keep reinventing ourselves, reusing the things that God give us, and keep pushing forward, okay? So stay wrapped in scraps. Stay loving you, because you cannot properly love someone if you don't love you. Not properly. Stay loving God because He is love. Stay loving life because you're still here living it. And I'll see y'all in the next video.